This is a presentation of media biometrics. In the next few minutes, we're going to show you how a single operator can monitor a huge number of channels and be sure that the audience is receiving the content you think they are. And if you think this is a simple problem, then you should think again. The days of a station or even a network broadcasting just one or two or even a handful of channels are long gone. These days there could be hundreds, and as channels become more specialized, thousands. Also gone is the dedicated operator for each output, watching and listening 24/7 for something to go wrong. With a huge number of channels to monitor and diminishing revenue per channel, we need some automated help. Something to tell us when and if there's a problem, and stay quiet and in the background when it's all good. This is content delivery monitoring. Not just simple VU meters or oscilloscopes giving us input and output levels, but a monitoring system which actually knows what the channels should look and sound like. Let's show you what we mean. We're going to use this little scene as an example. It's an interview with the British owner of a Spanish racetrack. And this is what it's supposed to look and sound like.
I love cars. I've always loved racing, so for me, I'm very lucky to have a job like this.
You are indeed, and we're lucky enough to be sitting in a vintage MG.
Yes.
So here's what we do. We take the content and create a digital signature. This uniquely defines a number of characteristics, just like our fingerprints or DNA defines us. For a TV channel, we want to know, what does the scene look like? Is it moving a lot or is it still? Is it black? We can look at graphics like bugs. Even if they move around, we want to know where they are and if they move. Then there's sound channels. These might be in different formats and different languages for different markets. And don't forget closed captions, subtitles, and all the other mandatory ingredients. All of this gets encoded into a signature which we can store and distribute with the content. The signature can be created at multiple points in the lifetime of the show, starting with the content creator, during post-production, again at the playout facility, then at the cable head end or satellite uplink, and once more at the end of the chain, where the audience is. These signatures are monitored continuously, so we can detect an error typically within 2 or 3 seconds. All of these points can be compared to the digital signature in our system, and will issue a warning if we see something different. So here's our example segment, and in a moment we'll see an example analysis showing that everything is okay.
I love cars. I've always loved racing, so for me, I'm very lucky to have a job like this.
You are indeed, and we're lucky enough to be sitting in a vintage MG, which
Yes.
is like the great-great-grandfather of the car.
We've taken the signature delivered by the post house and checked all through the chain. All's green and good to go.
Love cars. I've always loved racing, so for me, I'm very lucky to have a job like this.
Now here's a typical problem. Can you see it?
Sitting in a vintage MG, which
Yes.
is like the great-great-grandfather.
The audio is out of sync. This happens, of course. We've all seen it many times. And here's the analysis, showing us where the problem has been discovered. Now with a simple fault like this, our system can be programmed to fix it automatically.
Me encantan los coches, siempre me han gustado las carreras, así que para mí, que soy muy afortunado de tener un
This is
trabajo.
something a human monitor might only catch when it airs, which is too late. Spanish language on the English version of the channel, for example. But to the system, it's a failure of content match on the signature before it airs. There's audio present, but not the audio we're expecting. We issue the warning, and someone has to go out and fix it. Now that was all audio related. Let's look at some video.
I love cars. I've always loved racing, so for me, I'm very lucky to have a job like this.
Here's the same
You are
channel
indeed,
playing,
we're lucky.
but this time we've got the +1 bug showing on the live output. That's clearly wrong. So again, we issue the warning, and operators in the playout center have to track it down and fix it. What we've shown you in the last few minutes is just a simple overview of a complex subject. If you're one of those people who is responsible for delivering content to consumers, then we'd like to show you much more. Thank you for listening.